Hey guys, it's me. Happy Monday. One second, let me get this ready to go. Hi, how are you? Hopefully it is warmer and you are not as cold as I have been all day today. Okay, remember we are still in our unit of the fight for freedom, and I'm really pumped about this unit, as I've told you many times. And we are going to cover one of my absolute heroes, Harriet Tubman, this week. She is an unabated, remember, cannot be stopped. She's unabated. She cannot be stopped in her fierceness to free slaves. It's a big deal. A lot of people I've heard some of my kiddos say in voice, which I totally understand, we've heard about her since third grade and I'm sick of hearing about her. However, what you'll find out is that people are like onions, and you guys heard this on Shrek, right? That you just keep peeling back layer after layer after layer and discovering more and more and more. And even I have learned so much every single year that I have taught each unit. So I just give her a little look and a listen, okay? Today, attendance journal, that is also your reading log, that's combined. Today, you're going to discover, you're going to choose a virtual exhibit. I'm sorry, you guys, I have an ant bite on my ankle and it's killing me. Let me see if I can talk to you and itch it at the same time. Okay. You're going to choose an exhibit for, okay, like when you click on the link and it says for view for exhibits, you'll see this in a second. When you click on that link, it's going to give you a ton of choices. So it's not just Harriet Tubman. It's not just the Underground Railroad. There's several things. So you guys will see we're going to get there. Success criteria will be to provide 3 facts about Harriet Tubman and her life on Google Slides. And I'll show you what those specific 3 questions are looking like. Here's your objectives. Okay, these are the things you are going to accomplish today. Today, you will understand the author's purpose of writing an informational text, specifically a biography. Remember, we talked about, in my classes, we talked about that if you can know the Greek and Latin root of something, you normally can know what the word means, even if you don't know what the word means. So, for example, bio means life. So a biography would be something that somebody else wrote about your life. Auto means self. So in my classes, we also talk about auto and then mobile. Auto is self, mobile is movement, so self-movement. So remember that when you guys were finishing up and reading Frederick Douglass, it was his story and he wrote it. Also, you guys are looking for the pronouns of I, me, my. So he wrote it, so it's auto, it's self, so it's going to be an autobiography, okay? You will also choose an exhibit to explore on the Harriet Tubman and provide 3 facts on her life in the Google Slides. You're also going to review the author's purpose of writing a biography. Okay, so lots of stuff today, but you're prepared and you're going to do great. Here is your unit organizer. So let me roll over this really quick. Do you guys see over here the giant red circle? This is our focus. Okay, so it says our current unit is the fight for freedom. It is about building a strong foundation of reading and writing skills by explaining the author's purpose and message within a text. This is Harriet Tubman. Okay. Born in 1820, died in 1913. Here's some statistics about her that you can learn about. You're going to get so much information and in a good way, and you're going to learn so much about her, more than you probably ever knew before. Okay, on this slide, I gave you guys several different things for you guys to look at and learn about, watch and listen. So over here it says, Harriet Tubman is the Moses of her people. She moved, she guided, she was that guiding light, that strength and power for her people. And you will actually see that in the biography about her, okay? It says she herself, a fugitive, abducted more than 300 slaves. The word abductive is fierce. It's not really that she's abducting them like you would think the word abduction means. It just means that the slaves were really afraid that if they went with Harriet, that they would be killed. You could totally understand and appreciate that. She keeps telling them to be fierce and just keep going and keep going. Okay, so I'm going to show you a slide in 1 minute that has that on there. So read this and kind of get yourself focused, because they call her the Moses. So remember that. This film clip is from the movie Harriet, and it came out last year. This is an additional information about the courage of Harriet Tubman to stand up and to work with others to get all of these people to freedom. I'm gonna have to do this again. Do it again. Okay. Hi. And this is what it says. If you are tired, keep going. If you are hungry, keep going. If you are scared, keep going. If you want to taste freedom, keep going. This is Harriet Tubman's urge to those who want freedom. Okay. This is the author of her biography. Her name is Anne Lane Petrie. And this information, you're going to need to know this for this slide in regard to basic information and facts, okay? So you'll see this here about her. Before the Civil War, many enslaved people fled north to freedom along the Underground Railroad, and she kind of gives you information about that. So darn cool. Okay, here we go. So these are the 3 questions I'm asking you as far as facts to really narrow your focus. You can kind of go nuts on these. I on all these virtual tours, I did all of them. I thought it was like so cool to be in some of these museums and see all of these really cool things. So I'm going to show you what that is in one moment. It says 1 fact about Harriet Tubman. This is what you're looking for. 1 fact about Harriet Tubman, 1 fact about the Underground Railroad, and then 1 fact about Ann Petrie, sorry. So when you click it, this is what it's going to look like. It's only one form. It's going to have all these hyperlinks, and you can choose where you want to go. So this is History of the Slavery in America, Slavery and Freedom in Savannah through the lens of Owens Thomas's slave quarters. This is the one I really loved because it's actually walking you through where to go, slave quarters, and you can launch it and you can like go inside their houses. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, check this out. You can actually like, this is where they had the slaves. So you can go through here and it'll kind of walk you through and you can do the 360 and all this stuff. So I thought it was really cool to like do the rotation and no thanks.
You are now on the 2nd floor of the northern half of the carriage house, which was also used as slave quarters. There is very little evidence to show what life was like in urban slave quarters. Historians cannot determine whether any of the enslaved people who lived on the property were related, or who may have shared the 3 rooms on this floor.
Okay, so that's just an idea, so that, you know, kind of get an idea of like what you're working with. But I don't know, I thought it was really cool. You can click on all of these, the Pathway to Freedom. There's so much stuff on here. So please take your time and go on that. And let me see if I can grab the other for you. Okay, this is it. So this is the last slide. This all you guys have to do is type on here and you are done. But it's going to be cool for you guys to watch the videos and jump into those virtual tours. It should send you right back in time into the late 1800s. So loving you guys, sending you sunshine hugs. I hope you enjoy Harriet Tubman and getting excited for our Fight for Freedom unit. Y'all have a great, fantastic Monday. Bye.